guys, hi, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be continuing our Stellaris playthrough, and this should be the last video before Megacorp gets released, so be excited for that. We're now going back with the Divine Valor Empire, and let's just continue this. Now, I know we didn't make much progress last time, but that's expected. Most of the video was just creating the empire. So this time I definitely want to make some progress. Hopefully try and meet at least one other species, you know? Yeah, see, because research is going to happen for a long while. So there's not really anything we can do about that. The only thing we can really do is kind of just go on and attempt to expand. So let's do that. Of course, before we get too far into this video, I want to, remind you, if you enjoyed this video, when you finish it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Helps me out. If you're new and you liked it, consider subscribing. So it helps me out, and I'd appreciate that. Leave a comment down below based on what you want me to do. It wouldn't hurt. I'd appreciate it, I know that much. Plus, if you leave a comment down below telling me what you want to see, I can make the content better for you. And if you do subscribe, and let's say you enjoyed the video, then you'll be, notified when another video comes out. Sounds like a win-win. Yeah, that's enough of that. It's game time. So, over here we have our science ship doing. It's just surveying now. Okay. We have our construction ship building up those research stations. Nothing's going on in our home world, though we have an open slot. We don't have many resources, so I can't really, expand this right now. But even if I could, I don't know what I'd expand it into yet. We could go for research. We could go for anything, really. So, but I think this playthrough I'll go a little heavy on research. Mainly to see if we can cut down on that, 70-month wait. Actually, wait, that's only going to be, never mind. I thought it said 37 for a second, I'm going to be honest with you. So, I'm gonna play this how I usually play it. I start by adopting prosperity, but then I'll just do the entirety of discovery first. Mainly because of the bonuses for like anomaly research speed and surveying speed. That just makes it easier, to expand quickly, even though we won't be expanding too much. I'm gonna see if I can play a little tall on this one in preparation for Megacorp. Leave me a level. I usually like to try and think about what essential perks I'll plan on getting. I already know I'm gonna get technological ascendancy. That's the one I always get. But maybe like engineered evolution this time. Actually, hold up. That's not what I wanted to see. I don't know why I went there. That wasn't it. File to return spiritualists. Alright, so we're spiritualists. So I think we'll go for mind over matter this run and see if we can breach the shroud right there. Alright, so our construction ship's done. So we can just send you back there. And we can build that research lab. Let's get that going. Also, to make sure that those in the lowest, thingy here, what are they called? Workers, stratum. I don't know what I'm saying. The people who are the workers, we got to make sure they have jobs. Specialists will have jobs, and the rulers will stay too. Um, so we don't need to go for that right now. Anything, let's say energy credits first. We can't afford it. Never mind. Silly me. But I think we'll go for energy credits first, and then after energy credits, we'll go for food. Mainly because we're producing the most minerals out of all the resources we can produce from there. So I want to take a focus into that. You know, building the resources that aren't the highest yet. Then we can add things like what is it called? Mental initiative, add things like the civilian districts and alloy foundries later on, and then eventually be like stuff for unity and special resources. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. No, I'm embarrassed. Shoot. But yeah, we'll go for a generated district first. That way we can kind of secure financial compensation. And if you're wondering why I have a if you're wondering why I have my what is it called, military fleet following my science ship, it's simply just in case something happens, more of a like quick getaway. That way they can just get away from the situation without having to worry about, you know, surviving. I don't want them to go into a system and they get attacked by like amoeba or something, you know. That way the fleet can be there as a kind of buffer, a quick distraction so that they can get away. Funnily enough, in most cases they usually end up getting attacked and destroyed when I send them to go ahead and get upgraded or something. So I'll have to try not to do that too much. It's your administrative 30, yeah, okay. So yeah, we won't be able to expand too much because we only have an administrative capacity of 30, and I don't want to overload it. Because I know that in Megacorp, the penalty for going over your administrative cap is doubled in intensity. So, like, if it would just be a 1% higher technology charge, you know, double that, I think. I can't remember. So, our research is going. Still got a while to go. Powered up exoskeletons only 26 months away. So still a while, but we'll make it. Here we go. Get anomalies research faster. Then we'll go for surfing speed. Alright, anything here to build? Maybe a resource silo. Then we go for no, we don't have enough consumer goods for that. Haha, just like that, what did I tell you? Anomaly research speed has been, you know, they're right here. I do want to see if I can operate them. Okay. Should I get a leader for them? Not yet. I usually like to save up energy credits, that way I can afford to destroy all the, what are they called? Blocker tiles. And since they each cost 300, I usually save up 900 first. Maybe let it go for a little bit just so that once it's done, I'm not, you know, at like 0 or something. More just a precaution. Now, I don't know how much we'll get done in this video. I haven't, you know, I don't really know what's in the galaxy, what's not in the galaxy. I don't know where anyone is. I can't even remember the original rules I set for it, you know, like how many stars are in it, how many empires are in it. But I do believe there are 10 empires. Um, like the max of okay, it's cool. The max of the fallen empires and marauder empires. I think everything's set normal except for I don't think Endgame starts till like year 25 something. Just like a couple of years, like a lot. That's some years off. And if it plays how I usually play this, then we'll probably be done by then. That's how it usually goes for me. Mainly because I don't play up too high of difficulty. This is on Ensign, I think. Either Ensign or Cadet. Mainly because the only difference in, difficulties apparently is just the bonuses that enemy AI empires have. And since that's the case, though I may do a higher difficulty one day, just say that I beat it, it's not necessary. I won't be too satisfied with it. Researchers getting work done. Now 13, 14 months. Alright, you do that and then you come home. You can wait for them to do that. Yeah, actually, we have enough. 2 corvettes. Science ship. I'm gonna be honest, the science ship will be going out on its own, maybe. I don't really want to send, I'll send it off to 2 corvettes. We'll have it go off in this direction, explore over here. Yeah, that'll work. Raptor suit, Utila. You might want to turn off auto generate chaos. Okay. Glad to hear that. I like to turn off auto generate designs mainly because I was playing on a save. I've kind of abandoned the save. I'll show you at the end of the video. Things are not going very well there. You see, the L gate was opened. I'm not going to tell you who it was, because I don't really know. Definitely not me, because that'd be something. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. So, currently not every empire, like a couple of empires are getting absolutely bodied right now. And I know what that sounds like. You probably think that's silly or ridiculous. And I'm unfortunately being very serious. I don't care about the Joe Rampage, I'm sorry. But you see, it's already destroyed one empire. It's on the verge of destroying another empire. Actually 2 other empires. I'm trying to save one of them, because we're in a federation. I don't know if I'll make it in time. No, I did make it in time, I remember now. I was able to I had to create an entire new fleet, mainly because none of my other fleets had jump capabilities. They couldn't, they didn't have the jump drive. So I wasn't able to jump, and it would have taken me way too long to actually reach the planet, and it would have been bombed out of existence. I would have felt a little bad if I just left them there to be bombed out of existence, and as a result, I had to go and help them so they didn't get bombed out of existence. Of course, they don't thank me for it. I don't need bad things anyway. We got some research stuff, so that's nice. We got powered exoskeletons, so that will give us more minerals and more, damage. That's really it. What I think we'll go for is more research station output, and then for here, so we'll go for that simply because it's the quickest one. would say it'd be nice to find a planet to live on soon, but I don't think we will. Mainly because this is a Gaia world. That would mean we'd have to find a Gaia world. And I don't want to find the Gaia world because I'm scared if we found one, it would be a holy world. And if it's a holy world, I'm screwed. I'm not getting bodied by a fallen empire because the game tried to get me to move there. No, not happening. The system doesn't have too much. I do want this system for the gate. It's not an L gate, but that doesn't mean it's any less valuable. Yeah, see, we're not really too much different. This doesn't have minerals for me, you know? It's just sad and bland. I don't know what to build next, but I'll think about that. What's going on here? Nothing much. So, brown door, I see. Disappointing. It's raining. Could it be? It's desert. Who wants to live on a desert world? That's just lame. We're 14th. That's not very good. But then again, we're not really doing much of the expanding bit, you know, that everyone else does. We could sell some things, so we don't really need energy credits right now. God, Emperor. Nice. Yeah, we can't really do too much right now. Sad to say. Slowly, but surely surveying that system. I am a little scared, let me be honest. You see, so I started a new save recently, right? I haven't gotten too far in it or anything, but usually when you start a new save, the settings from the previous save are still there. And in the previous save, the settings said something about advanced like neighbors being on. Now, I don't know, like I know what that means. It means like an advanced like an advanced empire would be your neighbor. My question is, are they my neighbor? I gotta know. There could be one up here, over there, anywhere right now. And I don't like that idea. Because if they're advanced, they might just body us right now. After all, we got 5 ships. We can only hold 20 ships. We are not really the symbol of strength, you could say. We're not very good at doing research, despite that being what I want to focus on. Let's get right to this. Nice. Attack world is this? Tundra. Pet. Who would ever want to live in a tundra world? A nerd. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna wrap this segment mainly because not too much has happened, and I know the only way for something to happen is to continue playing. And I want to continue playing, but you know, it's just a little boring, you know? So, what I want to do for these videos, until something interesting happens in the series, like we start meeting other empires and such, I kind of want to tone it down what we do over here, and then just play more interesting saves, mainly so that we can, you know, have fun progress in this, and that's all good. And then we can go off in another save and have some fun. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So the video's not over yet, remember that, but that part of the video is indeed over. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch off to that save I partially abandoned. That's the greatest LV in Hemnage. Yeah, it's this save. Alright, I don't know what that 562 actually means. Let me be honest, they're all different numbers. This is the one I just started. Things are actually going pretty well, and I like that, but I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. It's an Iron Man mode game. Let's just go. Alright, here we are. As I said, lots of things are going horrible. My economy's in shambles. The galaxy's in shambles. I don't think there's a positive thing going on right now, in all honesty. So, let me tell you how this one went. Someone opened the L gate. I'm really not sure who is who I played to save, but I know exactly who it was. It was me. I opened the L gate. But I need the money, man. Anyway, I opened the L gate. Mainly because I've only opened the L gate 2 other times. The first time I opened the L gate, literally nothing happened. Well, the first time I opened the L gate, it was just a random cluster with nanites everywhere. The second time I opened it, nothing happened. So I was just hoping, third time would be the charm and I'd get something really cool or good. Instead, we got a bunch of these flooding out of the L gates. Some Tempest Shoals. I was kinda lucky. So, you see, I took most of the L gates. Like,